Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That sound, I need right there sound like Jack. Say then, he sounded like Jack, didn't he?
First carry for Darius Geis. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Haskins. Able to find his running back, Geis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Haskins on first down. Hit it on coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Check, 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 kill, kill, kill. Check 43. Check, check.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes some really rushers in the league.
That's how the niggas, that's how the niggas V's and G's are like, boy. I don't met a nigga like me, bitch. The bitch don't hold his tongue, bitch say what I want to say.
The blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Check 4.
I'm talking. See, Slime must got an animosity against you or something.
McFarland.
Oh.
That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jones. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Kicking the bobo.
Offensive linemen still.
To this nigga ass be hitting a no-no. You know what I'm saying?
23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I did the same shit last night and got my ass kicked, but I thought
you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Sure hurt my heart letting that fuck nigga beat me last night, bitch.
K-Dub.
Yeah, I let K-Dub beat me last, but I ain't like that shit, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro. Oh, he was capping. You know what it is to beat a nigga like me, bro?
Exactly. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, he been straight cranky. Yeah, nigga, one game.
Out there ready for
that nigga win one game
out
of goddamn 30 on him. All of a sudden, now he's a big
turnover.
Hey, that nigga beat me.
A good game there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And I will win the game, bro. I will win the game and all, bro.
Throwing on 2nd and 3.
He definitely was cranking in. Come on, man. Stop. Now go on, man. Run back with you out there, mama.
That's my first lead, Boogie, when I had on
the 47-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
You made him go to quick, man. All that shit talking like.
Yeah, he was listening.
Oh, don't worry about I'm jumping out there tonight, man. I got 10, bitch, and I got you 7. That's how that shit going.
He's got some space now.
Vikings and all.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Ain't got no fucking game.
Ronald Jones, 53 yards.
I mean, when you listen, he was tackling though, like you said. It counts so hard, it hurt the soul, make it mad.
Maybe the defense.
He was up 7 points. Starting the 4. Bitch, I threw a pick 6. He ran that bitch all the way in. Yeah, bitch had me hot then, you know what I'm saying? Then I came out there, big one slow. Tried to kick outside kick, and goddamn, he got the outside kick, and kicked field goal. Now I can't score again, he beat my goddamn 10.
Got nigga press. In the end zone.
You know what I'm saying? They can never suck it up, though.
Suck it up, but look, though. Good, I pump it on with Lamar. I broke out for like 30. Like 30,
I fumbled one time with, what's the pussy nigga named Jameson last night, too?
Yeah, I broke out for like 30, bro. Broke out, and the nigga hit from
teams
nigga,
coaches with approval by the head coach.
Don't even know
what's up, Jit? What you want?
Yeah, I see something. Try to be aggressive.
Man, you need to do your homework.
Green light means go.
Matter of fact, give me your fucking homework. If it ain't done, I'm gonna hit you your shit.
2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's your problem right there. He said it's a new K-Dub in town. K-Dub a fucking chump.
From the 17, Haskins.
Come on, man. I'm finna know what I was finna do, man.
Too much. Down he goes. Credit the sack.
Come over here and go down in the box.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores.
Well, like, he want to come over here and
I know what we haven't did. We don't did this shit player time.
Get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Give me here. What the fuck you doing? You told me you gonna ask mama then. That's what I'm saying. You don't even want to do the work. Get your pimps and shit.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
Okay.
This could possibly be a push-off.
I was gonna say.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
I was gonna say.
And field position are
boy, I thought they called pass interference on me.
They had 5 red jelly beans, 4 green ones, 3 yellow. And how many jelly beans does K have?
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. They'll take it on this side of midfield. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Count them.
Here we go. Hey, come on. Switch up.
You got
first down carry by Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss.
Okay, then. Well, that's what fucking he's right.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Fuck that nigga, man.
Deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Hey, I was being greedy, man. Hey, you see Chris just did? You know I want to keep him
They
up.
told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
I don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Oh, you seen him on the sideline?
Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins.
Come on. Playing with us,
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Haskins, third and long, going for the deep ball. Here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. He's picked off just shy of midfield. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They'll try the right side with Jones.
Oh,
and he'll get this down only to about the 46.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
McFarland, boogie.
On third down, Jackson.
And
he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Oh, sorry, nigga. Oh, sorry, nigga, man.
Of 47. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 3rd and 2. Now Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. On first down, it's Haskins. Slings this deep for McCoy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the pace...
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Go look at my old line, my nigga. I spent the first round in both leagues of the line, my nigga. Go look
Extra
at it,
point
nigga.
attempt to come here.
I spent the first round in both.
And it is now 21-0.
Get him about week 9, baby. Week 9, nigga. I'm talking about listen. Christmas in July. Christmas in July. Christmas in July, big bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we're happy I spit too.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Like that boy plug in overall Mickey 81. 80 as a whoop.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
7 yards there and a first down. Here's Haskins to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Well, look
the interception woes, they just continue to use the picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shift. Deuce. Check. Crunch. Watch the edge. Shift.
Work that nigga, Chris.
Now it's Jackson. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Chris. That was Chris.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
From the, got him at the castle. That's my boy.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it.
I got to move him right there because he ran that route.
Brashad Perriman there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
Y'all heard that soda pop like that? That bitch sound like a 72-ounce Budweiser.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's go, Kelly.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Do it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Geis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger ones later.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Hey, look at that, Boogie.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He sets to fire deep. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. 41 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I want to get the back and do it.
Let's go, son.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
You know, they get that play from.
The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Check 99. Check 99.
Jackson now. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Jackson, bro.
The try here for the extra point.
Dotted that bitch, ain't he? From a 64, I think he was 62. Played the whole
he's been a busy
man,
last 5 for 5 now
like
as he knocks another one through
but
to extend the
better.
lead.
You know what I'm saying? He better. Last year, that would have been a pick, and he would have overthrew the ball, or it would have been out of bounds.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You call that shit right out. Damn, he got it like that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
Hey, that was that rookie though, man. Olay, man. I know what he be about. I already know what he be about. You feel me, bro?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Yeah, you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
I'm going to take, who am I going to take? Who this is?
Final play of the half, it's Haskins. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted. What was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Boogie, did you see that young man, Boogie? Hey, I wasn't finna get it either, Boogie, but I was like, fuck it. 1-2 combo, you know what I'm saying? Hit me wrong.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
On second down now, McFarland. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Open man has got it. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender,
look at that pass.
because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Jackson.
Okay, let's go.
Now
We
they
got
set
the
up the
screen
screen.
up.
That's
We got the
complete.
screen up. We got the screen on. Let's go.
A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys continue to pour it on. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic.
I forgot what round I grabbed him. I think 2nd or 3rd.
This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
McFarland, I think I grabbed the 2nd. Yeah, 2nd. Yeah, 2nd. Because I didn't have no backup running back, but I'm like, I had Logan, and Logan nice, but I'm like, shit. I don't know what that boy can do.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And you know they discussed
how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
I see you, Big
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them. them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be stunned.
And he's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Haskins. He's going to let this one go deep. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I was trying to get you one, Rook. I was trying to get him one, too. I'm going to put that man on it.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one.
Oh, man, don't put him right there. Like you said, might well start that, man. That's all like you said. They know what he's going to do.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Okay, now he bought that. Now he bought that.
55. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Slam. Go.
On 3rd down, McFarland.
Ooh, why was they trying to get that 3rd down?
The 40.
That man tried
2
to get
yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s.
Oh, don't do it like that, OJ.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I was going to do a 2 plays before that, but I was saying, oh, good kick.
The extra point up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
Yeah, bro.
Redskins 7.
Yeah, facts.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I was so focused on trying to get that 3rd down, though, man.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Somebody that run with McFarland just then, I was so focused on trying to get the first dog and holding forward.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it out because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He's crashing, okay?
They'll run it with Jones.
Oh, how you got back there, bro?
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jones with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Buccaneers 56, Redskins 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Redskins take over first.
Yeah, for stalling. Hey, look at that. You seen that last touchdown with Ronald Jones?
Before the quarter breaks.
And then I spin. Oh, you seen that, Boogie? You seen me spin on CP?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Bro, that man that dropped fucking ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to look deep down the... And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. Right around the 28-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
Yeah, man, niggas was hacking him.
He had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And to give this time to the tailback. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Bro, you didn't want to let me
yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Check 37, check 37, check 13, check 13.
On first down, McFarland. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey, watch that wheel right there.
A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 63, Redskins 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Jalen Boogie with that little
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Kelly.
And this is
Kelly.
where
I see you, Kelly.
the coach is walking that
I see
line
you, Kelly.
of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I would keep having a rough patch.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8. Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check, 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 check. Check. Fresno.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Go, Mike. Echo.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Just like that.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play on one hand.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones, room to run past midfield, and all the way down to the 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now again, right side. McFarland.
On the block, but you see that? Yeah, I like that though.
Fire
On
the
mine,
cannons. It's a victory here for
on
Tampa
mine,
Bay.
but he was out there
And
on
with
that block.
our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Probably one more nigga.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
Hey. My nigga finna hit a fucking 90 now. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh, they got a rook right there. No, that ain't a rook. That's the nigga from last year. They rook last year. Good shit, boy. Oh, they got a rook right there. That shit up, rook. They gave you 3 last time. Get my nigga 3 this time. See me? My nigga shit going on. Hey, yeah, we ain't going out the way for nobody else. We need to match, man. See what I'm saying? We're gonna play the estimation, little tackle, the tackle like. Said, okay, see on the zone. I'll be run support with you. Okay, I see them, rook. Get past the rook. Get past the rook. We'll take it, though. You guys see it, break tackle 3. I tell you like that. Say no more. Let the love more vision. Excellent, Rook. Okay, I see you, Rook. We already know what you need out the Rook, Chris. We already know what you need out the Rook, Chris. Man, what's up, bro? You see that low line, though? You see them risky, you see them boys? You saying them boys? Man, what? How the fuck, man? How the fuck I got, you know what?